welcome. Thank you so much for coming and singing here today. I'm sorry about this. It's not the ideal connection, not the ideal way, but we have no choice because of the current COVID restrictions. So if you please introduce yourself, where you're from, and of course, introduce your pianist, and more importantly, what you're gonna sing for us.
Okay, my name is Vladislavs Skrunds. I'm 23 years old. I'm studying in the Joseph Calleja Music Academy in Latvia. Eighth semester, okay. And it's my concertmaster, Edgar Stamševics.
Hello, Edgar. Thank you so much for joining us. What are you going to start with today?
I will sing Nebbie.
Nebbie.
Nebbie, yes.
From Respighi. Okay.
Yes.
Whenever you're comfortable. So as I did with your colleagues, the first round, I'm going to let you sing towards the whole aria, and then we can do it again, or parts of it, and I will stop you and tell you what I think, okay? With your permission. Okay, yes. Thank you. The good things, you have plenty of feeling in the voice, especially for a 23-year-old. You know the emotion of the song, you understand it, you're using your different colors well. But what I'd like to see now is a little bit of more dynamics. And you have good high notes, but when you're going, ba, 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 you know, this very difficult phrase in the aria, the song, which is Nebbie. You got to, even though it sounds like pa pam pa pam pa pa, do it still, as I told your colleagues, in the context of a wave. That way, you don't lose the legato, and you will not lose the smooth transition from one note, from one register to the other as you go higher. So even though, because you're doing it almost a staccato, right? Or this marcato better than staccato. You're doing a marcato. Think the marcato, but don't do it, because you will, if you're a bit tired, or you sang a bit too much, or you're less than great form, you will suffer up at the top. And as well, the diction of Italian, you need to work on a little bit, because your diction is not always clear. A tenor always has to have, I think everybody has to have, but a tenor especially has to have very clear Italian diction. You've got the voice, you've got the color, you've got the right intention, you have a beautiful timbre, use it. And again, as I told to your colleagues, trust the music. And as you go higher, think freer. Do not clench your jaw. I'm not saying you're doing it. It's the impression I'm having it from these bloody headphones. All right. So that's the impression I'm getting. I'm not saying you're doing it, but I'm giving you a lot of notes, a lot of adjectives, and a lot of thoughts, so that you maybe grab one, and it makes the small difference in the future. Okay. If you can start again, if that's okay with you, and with your permission, I will stop you where I think that I can show you what's going on. Is that okay?
Yes.
Go ahead. Take your time. If you need some water, are you okay?
Yes.
You need some water? Go ahead and take. We're okay.
Lontano, lontano, le nebbie sono lente, salgono, noi tacciamo piano. Alto gracchiando, i corvi fidati all'orinara, traverso la brughiera torvi. Ai re, ai morsi crudi, gli adorati tronchi.
Okay, stop. Help yourself. Help yourself. Push your pianist, not literally, musically, to not wait for him. He's there. He's following you. And when you go this don't go to the So you see the difference. So then when you're doing you're doing. I'm trying to do What you're doing is and you're doing bigger jumps between the voice. Does that make sense? You keep every note you go up, even though there's a note that you have to repeat it's a scale, right? It's literally a scale. To not go down when the note goes down. We go down by intonation, not by the position. It will make it easier when you go up to that top note, and do this slightly faster tempo. This phrase, and again, not pa-pam, pa-pam, pa-pam. Okay? Mm-hmm. Try it again from a few bars before, wherever you're comfortable. Stop. When you're doing, do not go down from position. Stay up, because it will help you so much. Beautiful attack, absolutely beautiful. It's a very, very hard song. It's all in the passaggio. Beautiful attacco when you went there. But don't go down from that original sound. Okay, few bars before.
sospinto, un gemito d'estinto vola. Mira pata, vieni, e voi alla volata, o tristi o dissamata, vieni, vieni.
Much better. Do you notice how easier it is when you don't come down your position, when you don't use position when you're already in the high register? This is a very difficult aria, and I don't want to tire you, so I'd rather you go to Una furtiva lacrima, where there are similar passages to this one. Only in my opinion, Una furtiva actually can be harder, but I'm really interested to know what you're gonna do with this, with Una furtiva. So have some water, rest for a few seconds, and whenever you're ready, you can jump in that one.
I'm ready.
Okay, whenever you're ready.
Una furtiva lagrima dagli occhi suoi spuntò, quella fastosa e giovane invidiar sembrò, che più cercando io vo', che più cercando io amava, si un solo istante i palpiti del suo bel cor sentir, i miei sospiri confonderò per poco a suoi sospiri, i palpiti sentir, confondere i miei co' suoi sospiri, cielo si si può morir, si può morir, d'amor.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Yes. You have a beautiful, beautiful timbre, and I think maybe that you should have started with this and then go to, because there is speaking, it tires you out. So it does. With this Una Furtiva, you gotta, now it is more pronounced. You are singing like you have an obstruction in your mouth. You're keeping everything too closed, and you're not letting your beautiful voice, you have a beautiful timbre, to come out, to shine through, right? And there are two reasons for that. You need to fix your breath support. Your breath support is from the first note, the una. Did you hear it? This was a bit unsure. Your attack, una. You were like in between two places and didn't know where to place it, and that is due to your breath support. So you gotta think. As I told your colleagues, the breath support is the diaphragm has to always be engaged. All right, and you have a column of air. Imagine this is a column of air. Okay, and the air is floating. And I'm gonna just take a piece of paper and make it into a ball, just to explain to you how simple and how difficult at the same time this is. So you have like a small ball here, and it's floating constantly of this column of air. Too much air, oops, the ball floats away, the ping pong ball or whatever it is. Too little air, and the ball just collapses. So you got to, of course, this is, have little less or little more than half an hour. So I'm just only giving you the ideas. You have a lot of tension in the throat, which you need to free up. And trust your voice. You have a beautiful, beautiful voice. I mean, you sang the Respighi de Nebbie, such a difficult piece. And Una Furtiva is not an easy aria. It is a very difficult piece, non exactly written, all in the passaggio. So I'm not gonna make you sing the whole aria again. I will be happy if you get the first note right, because the first note is what the way you start. More often than not is how you're gonna finish, right? You start badly, chances are you're not gonna end up great. So let's try just the first notes, the first phrase, and see what happens. Think think of the note before. Breath. Una furtiva lacrima negli occhi suoi spunto. Clear vowels. Imagine what you're singing. Think about what you're singing. Thinking of Adina, this beautiful woman. This is not an aria for yourself. This is an aria about someone else. And this is a masterclass, not a performance. Free your voice. You crack. Or your intonation goes a bit weary. No problem. This is why we're here. We're here to learn. So feel free. Literally, can you do this with your hands on your throat like this? Massage the sides here. Massage literally here, like me. Literally do this and try to sing from your diaphragm and forget about the throat. And just the first few phrases. I'm not gonna make you sing everything because I don't want to tire you out. Singing on a tired voice does nothing. Anyone who tells you different doesn't know what he's saying. So when your voice is tired, you rest and you let it recover, and then you try again. But never sing constantly on a tired voice, because that's just asking for trouble. Just try the first few phrases since we're here, and I'm gonna stop you but free your voice, diaphragm, and think of the ball on the constant flow of column of air. Una furtiva lacrima, all the time up there. Okay, try again whenever you're ready.
I'm ready.
Okay, go ahead. you hear the difference? Can the pianist hear the difference? It's a totally different. There was no phlegm, there was no constriction. That is your voice, right there. Did you hear before? People can rewind this and they can hear it. Before it had some noise, some catarrh, whatever it was, some constriction. It was like this. Now it's much freer. Try it again, and una furtiva lacrima. Don't change positions. Don't start, which is good. No, stay up there. Stay up there on the breath, okay? Try again. Stop. Millions of miles better, but it can be even better. So, quelle festose giovani. Because it's going piano, because it's going down the scale, you don't take away the support of your diaphragm. You understand? So when you sang it well, the high note, but then because it's going down in the scale, down the scale, you took away the breath support. What happens then? Very simple. Your intonation goes low, okay? And you're not perfectly, you don't have the perfect intonation. So the points for you, I'm not gonna have you sing anymore. I know exactly what to tell you, which is the whole purpose of this masterclass. These things, support, breath support, train like this. So fill your diaphragm. Or if you have a straw, put a straw in your mouth. I'm not making jokes. I'm being serious with this. It works. It's funny, but it works. You put a straw and you blow and you time you time your breath in a period of time. I want to release my breath over 30 seconds. It helps. I used to do this with my teacher, Paul Ashak. I miss him so much when I was only 15 years old. So with a straw, and then fill all your diaphragm, press the back, and you notice that when you breathe deeply, you also fill the back of the diaphragm. You can literally feel it inflate, like when you blow a what do you call it, a dinghy, a rubber dinghy for summer when you go swimming or whatever. So the first breath, very important. The singing, although the vocal cords are in the throat, you can't sing from the throat. So you gotta sing on the breath, and this, as much as possible, the jaw has to be free and the throat has to be open. Vocalize, in your case, with the E and with the E, or with the U. I would suggest the E. With the E, you can never sing badly, because it automatically puts your voice on the front. So literally start. Because the E, the vocal cords, they're where they're supposed to be. It's in the front, and it's a good starting point to then put all the vowels slowly, and always work on your diaphragm muscles and on your support. Because what happens is you do the high note brilliantly, you take off the support because you think you don't need it, and your intonation starts to suffer. But you've got really great material. Take care of it, work hard, and you will see yourself an improvement. Just like this, remotely. The way you sang it, rewind it and hear it yourself. The way you sang the Una, the second time we've done it, it's a total different ballgame from the first time. Thank you so much to both of you, and thank you to all our viewers for this, for having the patience to listen, and thank you for your time and for having the patience to hear me blabber about. Okay, thank you so much to everyone, and have a great day. Thank you. Bravo, bravi both. Bye bye.